Hello and welcome to my channel again. Another busy day, but today it's one of those days when I decided to try again a new recipe, and it's just a quick recipe for snacks. And because I have a little one, she started loving salami, but however I'm trying to give her alternatives to eating whole salami, so I'm just gonna do some puff pastry rolls with salami and with some cheddar cheese. So for this, because it's a new thing that I've never done before, I will not use the whole puff pastry. I just have the just roll puff pastry, but I'm gonna cut it in half and use half of it. I have some tomato ketchup, I have some Italian Milano salami, and some extra mature cheddar that I'm going to use for my recipe. And this is how it goes. I have my tray where I'm going to put the puff pastry, but now I have my rolling pin here. I have the area where I'm going to roll the puff pastry, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put some flour, make sure it's not gonna stick. And as I said, I've never done this recipe before, so it's completely new. If it's gonna be a mess, if it's not gonna be nice, I don't know. I've just seen this recipe a couple of days on social media, and I said, why not give it a try and see how it goes. So I'm gonna cut the puff pastry in half. There we are. Cut. Yes, it's cut. I'm gonna start rolling it, and from what I've seen in the video, it should be a very thin layer. It's not an easy task, but probably when I took it off from the fridge, not from the freezer, I should have left it for a couple of minutes more outside to make it soft, but this will go as well. I bought this rolling pin from a charity shop. I think I paid for it £1, and it has some really nice Christmassy graphics on it, which I completely love. It's so on point, it's perfect for December. So again, keep rolling it. At the same time, I put the oven at 180 degrees because I want to make sure it's warm enough to make this nice and easy. Now that I've rolled this, so what I'm gonna try to do, look how it is. Oh, I can make it even thinner because I know it's gonna grow. It's gonna expand when I'm gonna put it in the oven, so even thinner than that. Okay, should I make it a bit more thinner? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, now that I've done this, I will have to make sure that I will cut it in two, so it will be just about here. And you're gonna see why. In two, and on a half I need a spoon as well, and I think I'm gonna need a cheese grater as well. You can see that I'm totally unprepared for this recipe because I am on my lunch break. I am working, so let's see, what is this gonna be like? It's more like it's a snack, so I wouldn't call it a meal, but it should be nice and comfortable again. It's It's all about comfort food these days. All about comfort food. So once I've put the ketchup, I'm trying to spread it out nicely, like this. I'm not a big fan of ketchup, but I also didn't have the time to prepare some sauce, as in tomato sauce. And I have the salami, which I will take and put it on top of the. It doesn't want to come off. This packaging sometimes is so annoying, so annoying. Sorry if you can see my cat. He's just coming over because he's a greedy cat. But which cat is not greedy? Which cat is not greedy? Okay, putting the salami like this. So I wasn't sure how much it will take me to make this, but look, oh, perfect. And now I'm just opening my cheddar cheese. You can use, instead of cheddar cheese, you can use mozzarella, the grated mozzarella that you can find in the shops, but I'm using what I have in my fridge because I don't want to waste any food. And it's the first time when I'm trying this recipe, so I don't know what's going to come out of it, but here we are. Just doing so. This is like the fastest and quickest recipe that I've ever seen, and I'm glad that I'm gonna try it, and I hope it will be really, really tasty. Now, I love cheese, but I have people in my house that sometimes are a bit fussy around cheese. So I will try not to put that much cheese. And we'll see. We will see how this will come. There we are. Sorry for the noise, it's just my cat. Okay, now I think I have nice. You can put more than that, but as I said, I know people in my house don't really fancy the cheese. I'm gonna try to cut this. Let's see. Try to make it. Oh, I think it should have been even thinner, but as I said, I've never done this recipe before. Let's see how it can go. Okay, I press it gently. Press it gently, gently. Yeah, definitely I should have done it thinner. So now it's about 2 millimeters. It could have been more thinner. So once I've done this, sorry, my hands are dirty. I'm just going to cut these in strips. Now I know the salami can be, I don't have the best knife, but let's see. Let's see what. You can keep this stripe, it can be long, or they can be, don't know, I'm not sure if I should cut them, leave them this long or cut them in short. No, I'm gonna cut them. You will see what I mean. Just want to make sure I managed. Just gonna go again. Make sure I cut them properly. Yes, there's some food, my cat, but it's not for you. This is not for you. You don't need salami. That's what I meant when I wasn't sure if they're too long or if I should cut them in half. So once I've done that, go away. I will take a pan, have some parchment paper. Not ideal, but And the secret to this is to make them into these lovely spirals. I don't know. Yeah, like spirals, like this. Can even stretch them a little bit longer. There we are. Some spirals. Yeah, like this. This should be tasty. It's nice mix of salami, and you can even try to spread it a little bit. Looks really nice. Tastes good. So hoping that, not sure that all of the dough is gonna fit in on one tray, but if not, we're gonna keep it for the second round. Yeah, but they're not gonna fit. Put them closer to each other. Yeah. So my lesson is, first, make the dough thinner. So I think it should be even 1 millimeter. Yeah. And so if I use now half of the packaging of the puff pastry, next time I think if I make it even thinner, then it should have more like a tray and a half. And here we are, and now we take this and we put them in the oven. Look at this, just after 2 minutes and they're starting to grow. Have a look at this beauties. Just after 8 minutes, they're almost done. Just gonna leave them for a couple 2 more minutes, and that's it. And here it is, the final result. And I think it looks really nice. Just gonna let them chill a little bit and see how tasty they are. Enjoy!